It's time to meet a world traveler who hosts and produces his very own TV series for us here on Scripps News. And he's actually shooting a TV show from his iPhone. The series from Jefferson Graham is called Photowalks. So cool. Jefferson travels the world with just his phone to check out some photographical places. And this week, he's focusing his lens on the Motor City, filming a new episode for Scripps right here in Detroit. Jefferson, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I mean, so cool. Such an incredible concept. I was watching it.
All on here.
That's all he needs.
Yeah.
That's all he needs.
Yeah.
So tell us, how long have you been doing this show?
I've actually been doing it since 2018, but I started with Scripps when they picked it up in September, and it became this whole other thing because it started as a YouTube series where it could be 3 minutes long, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, whatever. TV is 22 for a half-hour show. And so I started in September with 6 episodes, and they loved them, and they said, let's do 30 more. And I said, okay, let's do 30 more. And they did the 30, and they said, just keep on going. So I just keep on going.
And it's incredible. New Orleans, Route 66. I mean, the list goes on. And I almost don't want to share how he does it because I don't want me to have to start doing it. But you produce, you edit, you shoot, you do everything yourself.
Yes, I do. I even play the background music.
Oh my goodness. And again, it's called Photowalks.
Yes.
So with your phone, you're just going to places and showing people not only tourist spots, but some hidden gems.
Yeah, we try to do a mix of both. I usually, when I go to a city, I try to do the greatest hits, which in Detroit's case would be like the Guardian Building and the Henry Ford and the River Walk and things like that. But also go to some of the off the beaten path places like Heidelberg, the art exhibit.
Oh, you went to the project, Heidelberg Project.
Yeah, that was incredible.
I love it. I know you've done so many things here in Detroit, but again, just curious broadcast mind, walk me through your process. How do you produce and shoot this whole show by yourself?
You start by looking up things that you want to do. You get in contact with the tourism people to ask for their assistance, which they did. Visit Detroit, thank you very much. and if they don't help, the internet is a great resource. ChatGPT has learned a lot about me, and every question that I ask comes back at, that would be a great episode of Photowalks.
Oh, my
if you were to
goodness.
go there. Would you like us to write a script for you? Would you like us to give you some ideas on where to go? And it's a good place to start.
It's getting scarier and scarier, that technology.
I know.
Okay, this is either a question you love or you hate.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place you've traveled to?
My favorite place that I've traveled to is the last one that I was at. So that tends to be how it works. Some of the highlights, Paris has a reputation for one of the greatest places in the world because it is.
Okay.
Nova Scotia was a surprise at how much fun it was to go there and hear the music, and underrated, totally underrated. A lot of people don't talk about it here. I just came back from Route 66 where the #1 question was, oh, what's the one thing on Route 66 you saw that was great? I drove 2,448 miles.
Jeez.
I went through 8 states and 3 time zones. How do you pick one thing out of there? But what I would pick was any time I was actually on Route 66, because this was a road that was once a time, actually went all the way across. Then the highway came in, and now Route 66 is there, it's not there, it's there, it's not there. And when I actually was on it, on these big, wide open sky highways, I was in heaven.
So cool. Any place that's like overrated a little bit?
Yeah, well, you know, if you're on Route 66 and you go into the big city, and there's one big city that you will encounter, and I won't say its name, but it's very easy to figure out. It just sort of ruins the rhythm of the trip.
Okay, so I know you are in Detroit now. You said you've been here since Tuesday. What are
Yes.
some of the things you've been doing here in Detroit?
Well, I ate a few conies yesterday.
Yum.
Yes, I've had some Detroit-style pizza.
Okay, we actually have footage of you from Buddy's Pizza. How was it? Let's take a look at that clip right now.
Okay. Every town has their own unique twist on pizza. This is the Buddy's twist, incredibly popular, and let's find out how it tastes. Wow. I'm enjoying it. Person right behind me just said he came all the way from Kansas City just to have this pizza. Hey, I came all the way from California. I'm a little further, and I'm in pizza heaven.
Pizza heaven. That's
Pizza
high
heaven.
praise.
That was really good.
Okay.
I'm going to go back tonight.
And
Have some
also,
more.
you're in Detroit, so you tried the Coney dog.
Yes, I tried the Coney dog. Little chili, little onions, little splash of mustard, a
From both
steam bun.
Lafayette and American?
Well, you know, I was only going to do American, but then Barry here at the station told me I had to go over to Lafayette as well. So I did. That was my 4th Coney of the day.
Good Lord.
Yes. And do you want to know the verdict?
Of course.
Okay. American.
Ooh.
American. No contest, American.
No contest.
No contest.
Okay, you heard it here, folks, from Jefferson. Now, I know you have a story about a Detroit mural that you came across. Tell me about that.
Yes, okay. So there's a beautiful mural, Stevie Wonder wearing a Detroit t-shirt, and then underneath it says, "Welcome to Detroit." Beautiful, I love it, right? And so I did my open for the show, which we call a stand-up, right? Right from there. There's a BMW right in front of the mural. A BMW is right in front of the mural, and I wanted to pick it up and I wanted to just move it, but it's a little heavy, so I couldn't do that. So I used technology, mobile technology, put my finger on the phone and just erased it from the photo. Do you know how to do that?
I do not.
Okay, I believe we have a clip of where I show how to erase it.
Oh, and they're showing it right now. I mean, and you're doing this all with your phone. It's so cool. I feel like I could talk to you forever, but they're wrapping me. So again, thank you so much for being here. Where can people see your show?
They can see the show on Scripps News every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern, and we get replays on YouTube as well. For more information about the show, PhotowalksTV.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you continue to enjoy your time.
Thank
in
you.
Detroit.